Okay, so let's look at some sound samples of the Dumbal Drive by Donner. This is from the new Vivid series. Disclaimer, they have been sent to me. I can't keep them. I've actually went as far as building a whole new extra pedal board. Because of them, I got the VintaVerb, the circle looper, the island delay, and the Dumbal Drive. And I created a whole new kind of pedal board around that. It's the setup is stereo, so the Dumbal Drive goes into a stereo delay, goes into a stereo verb, goes into a stereo effects modulation and stuff. None of that's on right at the moment. At the moment, you're literally just hearing the Dumbal Drive by itself. I've got it on the third channel. Bass is a bit down because it's really warm, and the treble a little bit up, and then I've got the gain maxed. On the third channel, it seems to be the most amount of gain. I'm using the Holly Benton, and it's tuned to drop C. So, I'm not so sure what to look out for in this pedal. I've seen and heard a lot about the Dumbal Drives, and I know only a few characteristics: the warmth, the kind of transparent tone, the kind of compressed, saggy, beautiful kind of tube saturation. To my ear, it sounds like that. The one thing that I've noticed is the warmth and how much sustain it's got. Kind of a natural feeling sustain. It's worth saying that this Holly Benton, the pickups sound very good, very kind of middle of the road, but they don't have a massive output. I tested them, they're just under 8K, so they're not really hot kind of humbuckers. They're actually kind of weak, but they don't sound anemic. They just don't have a high output. So what are we gonna do? I think we'll go through, let's put the gain all the way down. Okay, it does need some gain for any sort of volume. Okay, let's go on one. Let's put some verb on just for kicks and laughs. Too much. Let's boost it. See what it does. So I've got like a booster, one of my own. It's the Dirty Mid Boost, and what it really does, it pushes the volume. It's a little bit mid focused. The bottom end is turned out, so you can kind of scoop it off, and it's got a little bit of dirt added. I'm gonna take the boost off. I want to see if I can get some. So I've got rid of a lot more of the bass and turned the treble up much more. It's worth noting that I'm using the Nail-X and everything's on 12. Everything, there's hardly any EQing done on the amp sim, and I've blended two of my own IRs. The one is a kind of full kind of rock sounding IR more, and the other one is a more kind of thrashy metal kind of sounding one. I'll have the descriptions below which ones I used if you're interested. Some delay. Cleaning this all up with a bit of volume on the guitar. So let's summarize. Stick around after this. The part after this is where I rip the whole thing apart, so you can see what it looks like on the inside and comment a bit more about the actual build quality and the design. This is my kind of pedal. I'm not using this sort of tone currently, but I like warm, saturated kind of low gain overdrive. It does what it says on the tin, which is it gives a really warm, saturated, tube-like overdrive, not distortion. It seems to be handling being boosted really nicely, because this is quite a heavy boost, so that it's really pumping quite a bit of decibels into the front end of the Dumbal Drive. It's a full analog, it's true bypass, and if you like the sound of it, there's a link below where you can get it, and if you follow that link, you would be supporting my affiliate situation with Donner. So there's really nothing else to say, but it does what it's supposed to do. It's got a good price going for it at the moment anyway. I think they're around 50 to 60 pounds, dollars-ish, but at the moment I think they're under 30 at the time of this recording this video anyway. So have a look. I like it. I'll probably take it off because at the moment I'm looking for more kind of heavy distortions, but yeah, stick around, see me open it up and have a look at it. Thank you. So this is the Dumbal Drive. Quickly open it up, see what it looks like inside. Have a quick relook at the build quality. Alrighty. Short screws, quite sturdy. Again, it's a very thin back plate, but it does seem quite strong. It seems like a metal, kind of like maybe like a tin or an iron, not necessarily aluminium. It's kind of painted, so you can't really make out. It's about 1 millimeter thick. So this is a fully analog pedal. You can see roughly the thickness of the back plate. I noticed that they all have the PCB mounted jacks, which always make me nervous. There's a lot of scratching here on the inside. I don't know what that's from. It looks a bit odd that it's all scratched like that. The scratch marks are all down the way. It looks like a very... Well, I'm not going to open up anymore because there'll be mounted pots as well. Components are all on the other side. So, yeah, I think the others were the same. They have the surface mounted jacks, which kind of make me nervous because it means that you have this play every time you put the jack in and out, and you are flexing the solder points. Now, to be able to manage space inside the pedal, it's obviously ideal to do this because you can really plan out the inside, but it does make me nervous. Even just your pedal board being on Velcro, it means the pedal isn't like always nice and tight against whatever surface it's lying on. There's like this slight play, so every time you step on the switch you have this, you know, you've got this movement between the jack and the input jack. So you have this little bit of play every time, and I'm assuming that over time you might wear those solder points down. I don't know. That's just my opinion about mounting the jacks on the surface of the PCB. Okay.